Welcome back to another episode of Bad Decisions Podcast. I am your host, Jasmine Bad, of course. Jazz Bad on TikTok, Jasmine Bad on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about me moving back to Baltimore. Yes, your girl is leaving Houston. I'm moving back to Baltimore. And I just want to talk to y'all and be completely transparent just about my journey these 3 years of living in Houston and why I'm deciding to move back to Baltimore. I'm deciding mainly to move back to Baltimore because I literally have no family down here. I have one cousin. He lives very far from me. And I miss my family. I miss my friends. And shockingly, I miss my salon. I miss my business. I thought I was done with hair, but I'm not. I feel like because I opened my salon, my first salon when I was 21 years old, and I just been going and going and going and never really had a break. I think I reached a space of burnout. And these last 3 years, I took time to basically not do anything. I mean, I worked. Of course, some of y'all know I was working at Sephora part time. I was still doing hair part time, but I was slacking. I did not go hard as I would go any other time. And I'm like, Dag, I think I really had a severe case of burnout. Because some days I'll be like, you're just lazy. Like, why am I not doing what I usually do? But I don't think it was me being lazy. I just think I needed that isolation. I needed that time to just be by myself, only focus on me, only be worried about me. I never had a time in my life, especially in my early 20s, where I had the option to really make early 20 mistakes or just be a normal 20-year-old. I had to be responsible very early, and I just feel like I said, I just reached a space of burnout. And in those 3 years, I just had time to really reflect and oddly miss the person that I used to be, miss the person that I actually am, the marketing genius, the hair guru. Like I needed to miss that version of me. And recently I had went back and I looked at my promo videos that I used to do, and I was like, damn, I really miss this. I miss doing this. And I just didn't think I would ever get back in a space where I would miss being as creative as I was. Because I'm like, Dad, I haven't had any creative ideas lately. Like, what's going on? So, um, in hindsight, like I said, I don't think Houston is my forever home, and that's why I'm moving back to Baltimore. I don't like the hurricane weather. I don't like that people in Texas, to me, in this state, they are more reactive than proactive. In Baltimore, when we have a storm or they know a storm coming, they get the ice in the roads. They're very proactive. I noticed that in a lot of their ways that they are more reactive than proactive, and I was like, that's not something for me. And I just don't want to be somewhere where the weather is uncertain and they don't know what to do with it. Another reason I'm going back to Baltimore. Also, I had went for a manager position at my part-time job, and they didn't want to give it to me. And at first, I did feel a way because they did give it to somebody that was less qualified, didn't come to work, didn't anything. And for me to already have been in the beauty industry, already been like a salon owner, know how to make sales, know how to sell, know how to market, for them to not want to give me an entry level um, position was like a slap in the face to me. And I was just like, this is one of those times where I see somebody is trying to hold a quote unquote opportunity over my head, and I don't do well with that. Like in my lifetime, I've experienced, and it's always women, trying to keep or feel like they're keeping an opportunity away from me. And I learned that if people didn't want to give me opportunities, to create my own. And that's just what I've been doing. And I was like, okay, they don't want to give me this entry level position, which I'm way overqualified for. That's fine. I'll create my own opportunity. I still have a whole salon back in Baltimore. I know my clients miss me. I miss them. I'm going back to where I know I'm appreciated. I'm going back. Like that's just that. I'm going back to what I'm good at. I'm going to back to creating my own opportunities because that's what works for me, and that's what always has worked for me. Like I said, nobody's ever going to stop me from leveling up or getting something that I know I deserve, you know. And also, I felt like God didn't want me getting stuck in that position because He knew that's not where He wanted me to stay. That's not where He wants me to be long term. And once they told me, like I said, for this entry level position, that they were going to be like basically micromanaging me, I was like, oh, hell no. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to do it. And I started praying, like, God, I want to go back home now. Is it time to go back home? Like, let me know. And He sent the sign through my goddaughter, the one person that I missed the absolute most. I had her every day since she was 5, damn near every day. And it was like, it was a different change for me, even though coming down here and just needing that time of isolation, I missed her because my days were not normal to me anymore. It was like, dang, I'm in the house by myself. I'm not picking her up from school and spending time with her. I don't have children, but that's my baby, you know. And I was like, I feel like I'm a deadbeat dad or something. I don't like this. But one day I was on the phone with my best friend, and that's why I said I've been thinking about moving back home. And she said, that's so crazy. Cam was just talking about, I said, Cam, you need your ends clip. And she was like, well, who gonna clip them? Because Jay's not here. Matter of fact, how long she been gone? And my best friend told like 3. She been gone 3 years, and she hasn't visited in a year. And she was like, you know what? That's enough. That doesn't make any sense. She need to come back. She need to come back and see us. And I was like, God, I heard you. You said it through the baby. And then, like, just this process of getting back home has been so easy. Even going back home, um, like the week I went to visit, like, let me see if I can make it through a week. And I was like, oh my God, I miss the city. I couldn't believe I would be so happy to hear police sirens. Right, sounds so ghetto. But I'm like, oh, I miss the city. Like, I miss this. I miss the faster pace and even just walking into my salon, granted, it does not look like my salon right now, but we're going to get that back to what it needs to look like. I'm like, I miss this. I'm like, I miss my people. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Like, I miss the food, everything. I am an East Coast girly, and I need to be on the East Coast. The South is not for me. Yeah, the cost of living is cheaper, but the pay rates aren't really good. It's just it's something I'm not used to. Like I said, I'm used to being in a more faster paced environment. And I'm not afraid to pack up and leave and go anywhere if anybody hasn't noticed. I don't care what nobody say about me. Because I have people say, like, you're not worried about people, like, oh, you coming back? No, I don't care. I've never cared about, like, I've been out of a space of caring about what people say about me. Because guess what? If you don't support my business, these bills that be coming in, I don't care what you say about me. I'll go back to do whatever I want. Because guess what? You ain't paying these bills. I am. So nobody's opinion of me ever matter. I'm going to do what makes me happy at the end of the day. And me moving back to Baltimore is what is going to make me happy. And like I said, not having any family down here has kind of took a toll on me. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So I'm going to take y'all on this journey. I'm going to be vlogging about me moving back to Baltimore because I'm moving in 2 weeks. Y'all, I pick up and leave. I am that kind of girl. Pick up and leave, pick up and go. But you got to just do what's in your heart. You got to do what works for you. And I'm never going to go out of the will of God. I'm always running past the big man upstairs. And if he say go, your girl is gone. He say go back home. I'm going back home. I've had enough. And you already know how I felt about dating. And so, knew my husband wasn't down here. It's not it. So yeah. Next time y'all see me, I'll be in Baltimore. So, till next time, just wanted to share that with y'all. Let y'all know what's going on in my life. And make sure y'all follow Salon Slay Baltimore. If you're in the Baltimore area, looking for a stylist, come holler at your girl, holler at my stylist, Nettie. We're there. Like I said, we're fully revamping everything. And I'm going to just take y'all on a journey of me getting back to me. All right, till next time.